What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. We've got some new Salamangreats here, and the first XYZ of the Vrains era anime so far. But we're gonna take a slight detour before we get in to see how good or not good these cards are with another XYZ, I think it's Skull Servant support, but it's an XYZ Skull Archfiend. So let's go ahead and read this card and see how it is. I've been disappointed by the Summon Skull stuff so far, but this art is amazing, and I want it to be good. So let's read it. XYZ Skull Archfiend, a rank 6 Dark Fiend XYZ effect monster. Attack 2500, defense 1200. Those are some good stats, some old stats. Materials are any 2 level 6 monsters. Generic is where I want this card to be, isn't it? So let's go ahead and read this bad boy. This card's name becomes Summon Skull while on the field. Good start. If a Summon Skull you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach a material from this card instead. So this is counted as Summon Skull. It has self-protection. Come on, nutty third effect. If this XYZ summon card you control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, that is disappointing in the problem so far. Not overall, like, okay, whenever you rely on your opponents to do things, it's heavily weakened in the state of what your deck can accomplish. You can special summon a Summon Skull from your hand, deck, or graveyard, so it self-replaces when your opponent takes care of it. If it's sent specifically to the graveyard, not bounced back to the extra deck, not banished. My problem here with this, my heavy disappointment with the Summon Skulls are, I was hoping they'd be at least Rogan at best. Like me playing around, having fun on Dueling Book, I could maybe take some wins, like the BLS Ritual support, like Buster Bladers. But so far, Summon Skulls have been pretty jokey for what they are. They just have not been very good, and Summon Skull is one of my favorite arts of all time. If I were to pay full price for a Japanese OCG Ultimate, it would be Summon Skull. I'll get this for the art. The art's badass. It's just a bit of a letdown for me. I'm definitely not happy with where this went. This kind of effect would be good maybe at the very beginning of the XYZ era, where Utopia is honestly just a little bit better of a 2500. And rank 6 never really took off. This was generic. It just started out so well. Let's get my frustration out of the way and see if Salamangreats can be great again, or for the first time, or we'll see where they're going with cards from Structure Deck Soul Burner. We got Salamangreat Raccoon starting us off. A little boy, a level 1 Fire Cybers effect monster, attack 400, defense 800. You can only use this card's name second effect once per turn, so hard once per turn there. When a Salamangreat monster you control is I think selected for an opponent's attack. We're just missing a bit there. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target those 2 battling monsters. Okay, targets. Gain life points equal to the attacking monster's attack. Also, your targeted monster can't be destroyed by battle the rest of this turn. Alright, so this is helping you save a board. It's gaining you life points, which you're likely to gain a surplus over whatever the battle is. And you get to protect your field. This is pretty cool. All right. It needs advantage or something. When a Salamangreat monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard while this card's in your graveyard, you add this card to your hand with no repercussion. Let me get this straight. This is the once per turn effect, adding it back once. So in the turn, you can gain the life points, and then later on, gain this back when any Salamangreat monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle. That's pretty good. So you have the option to gain it back, but it's going to take work. It's not like it just comes back to you. But it doesn't like banish or anything after you've used the effect the second time. That's a recurring resource. I get why it's once per turn now. This effect is actually interesting and makes the deck annoying. And when a deck is annoying, that typically means it's good. You're going to have trouble dealing with their stuff. Salamangreat Gazelle is a level 3 Fire Cybers effect monster with an attack of 1500 and a defense of 1000. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each. If a Salamangreat monster is sent to the graveyard, except for Salamangreat Gazelle, you can special summon this card from your hand. So again, kind of a protection effect, isn't it? It's able to just pop on out. I'm here. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send a Salamangreat card from your deck to the graveyard, except Salamangreat Gazelle. I don't know if this deck needs to Foolish, but that's pretty darn cool. Being able to have the option to do that. So, it's normal summon, Foolish, special summon off effect, or by some other means, Foolish. Hard once per turn on that, luckily, but that could be pretty good for the deck, and its ceiling in the future. I like it. Let me know if there's anything that currently works with that. I'm not thinking of it off the top of my head, but maybe there already is. Salamangreat Spinny, by the picture Spiny? Spiny. Level 3 Fire Cybers effect monster, attack 1000, defense 1500. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each. If you control a Salamangreat card, you can discard this card, then target one face-up monster. It gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. Not the best. If you control a Salamangreat monster other than Salamangreat Spiny, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it if it leaves the field. Alright, so you literally can just pitch this at any point in time by controlling a Salamangreat and pop him back out. So no matter what, this guy can get summoned in the turn when you're playing the deck. No matter what, he's a body on board that helps you link summon. He's a level 3, which the new guy is a rank 3, looks like. Interesting. I'm sorry, I actually can see down the page a little, so I was looking ahead. My bad. Usually live reactions over here. We got Salamangreat Foul, a level 4 Fire Cybers effect monster, attack 1800, so beefy boy. Defense 200. Is that rekindling? I forget if that's pyro or just fire. Nice. Correct me, if I can't, but that would be pretty cool if you could. It's been a while since I thought about Flameville stuff. You can use this card's name's first effect once per turn. If a Salamangreat monster is normal or special summoned to your field except for Foul, you can special summon this card from your hand. So, obviously, Spinny enables himself at any point in time, and then you can, do this. That's pretty cool. You can send one Salamangreat card from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard. Then target a set spell or trap your opponent controls. That target cannot be activated during this turn. At this point, it should pop it, right? It should take care of it. It should take care of the problem. It shouldn't just stop it from activation. Salamangreats aren't, super busted broken so far. Maybe these last two cards get it there, but, we're in 2018. I get back rows already hard enough to play, but come on, man. You gave Trickstar's Light Stage. Give this deck a little something in a structure deck for the players. Salamangreat Mirage Stallion. A rank 3 Fire Cybers Xyz effect, so we got a Cybers Xyz. Attack 2000, defense 900. Materials are any 2 level 3 monsters. Is this Burning Abyss support? Please, no. Please. Please not. You can only use this card's name's first and second effects once per turn each. You can detach one material from this card and special summon a Salamangreat monster from your deck in face-up defense position. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate monster effects except fire monsters effects. You thought about Burning Abyss, didn't you, Konami? Alright. If this Xe summon card is sent to the graveyard for a link summon of a Salamangreat link monster, you can target a monster on the field and return that monster to its owner's hand. So, targeting isn't the best, but hey, I'll take it. And returning it to hand is better than destroying. The only other better way is banishing in my book. And some cards get effect off banishing now. So yeah, taking care of link monsters, that kind of stuff with this. Not bad at all. Gets through Cerberus, does that sort of thing. Not bad. It's resources that helps you go up into things and gives you additional links. Okay. Not bad. I mean, you're going to use 2 monsters for it anyways, but maybe there's a purpose to linking with it, Tutoring out any Salamangreat from your deck, that has to be good, right? Salamangreats Circle, a quick play spell. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn. Activate one of these effects. Add a Salamangreat monster from your deck to your hand. So, they got a Rhoda, a quick play Rhoda for their whole archetype. Okay. Target a Salamangreat Link monster you control that was Link summoned using Link materials with the same name as itself? That's oddly specific. Okay. It is unaffected by other monster effects the rest of the turn. Just monster effects, not complete immunity. I think you'll be using this effect more if we're going competitive, but hey, at least if you have two, you have options, and if you set it, and it's like chum bait for a spell and trap destruction, you can at least get something from deck instead of, you know, having to target something. That's not terrible. Like, yeah, it's really good. Not terrible, it's really good. And I was just thinking about the situation with specialing from deck. You can just get Spinny, can't you? And you can go ahead and special summon it back after you link and continue to link up the line. Okay, yeah, there's multiple purposes to this. This seems really good. It seems like it's become a very solid link deck. It does limit itself into itself, but I think that's fine depending on the support released with it. And I like where this is going. Our Fire Cybers boys, they're not bad. They're kind of stopping themselves from working with other Cyberse-like cards, but let me know in the comment section down below. A, is there a possibility for a Cyberse like the Code deck mixing on up with this? And B, do you think Salamangreats are great now? I think they're pretty good. I think this is very solid, and that's maybe what great is. It's not broken, but it's great. Salamangreats are now great, mayhaps. I'm pretty excited for this. The first XYZ of the Vrains era. We're gonna have to put that in the title, aren't we? Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the conversation, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I truly am interested, and please correct me if I'm wrong on rekindling. I'll look it up while I'm uploading it. Thanks for watching, everybody.